Next week, Tesla will hold its annual shareholder meeting, at which registered Tesla shareholders, regardless of how many shares they own, will be given a chance to vote on various proposals detailing how Tesla is currently run or should be run in the future. And among those things being voted on next week will be the election, or hopeful re-election, of 3 of Tesla's board members, as well as a motion to remove Elon Musk from his current role as chairman of Tesla, leaving him just in the position of CEO, but installing someone else to take his place as chairman. Some have categorized this vote as a way to try and clip Elon Musk's metaphorical wings, while others are calling this proposal a sensible move that will help Tesla grow and behave more like other growing publicly traded companies. In essence, the proposal is trying to help settle the question that many have been asking for a while: what Elon's role at Tesla should be. But before we delve too deeply into this, let's examine the roles of a CEO versus the role of a chairman, as well as what that could mean for Elon Musk and Tesla moving forward if the motion is passed. First up, a disclaimer. I'm not a Tesla shareholder, nor do I aim to become one. I'm not tied in any way to directly or indirectly influencing the performance of Tesla stock, and as it happens, I have no stocks and shares in any other company. I'm also not a financial advisor, so what I'm about to say shouldn't be used as the basis for any financial decisions. Okay, let's get going. A CEO, Chief Executive Officer, is ultimately responsible for the day-to-day running of the company, but is answerable to the company chairman and, through them, the board of directors. The board of directors are, in turn, supposed to help make decisions for the company on behalf of its shareholders. Their job, to make decisions that will ultimately help the company grow and stay profitable, can sometimes be at odds with what the CEO may wish. The chairman of a company is essentially the head of the board of directors. Their job is to hold the CEO accountable for their actions and, like the board of directors under them, is responsible for ensuring the company makes decisions that are financially sound and will assure the company's future moving forwards. When a company is small, it's not unusual for the CEO and the chairman of the board to be the same person, but as a company grows and moves forwards, it is considered a normal progression for the roles of CEO and chairman to be split up and held by different people. The reason for this, I hope, is obvious. If the CEO is also the chairman of the board of directors, it's easier for them to push through and justify their own behaviour without true accountability. Moreover, since the chairman of the board of directors has voting rights, they can essentially greenlight their own ideas and goals. That's a conflict of interests. If the CEO and chairman are different people, then the CEO, whose role it is to help steer the company vision and handle everyday operation, becomes far more accountable. What's more, they don't have a voting right, assuming they're not on the board as well, meaning that while they are the main executive in charge of the company, they also have to get buy-in from the board before making major decisions. Being company CEO and chairman may give you more latitude when it comes to making important decisions, but it also means that shareholders and investors may feel a little more jittery when buying and selling stock, especially if you're someone who likes to tweet a lot. At the same time, if there's a separate chairman of the board, investors are generally happier investing in the company since they view the chairman and the board of directors as an extra level of security. Remember, the board are supposed to act on behalf of all shareholders on the financial future of the firm. But here's the problem. While removing Elon Musk as chairman of the board of Tesla and letting him remain as CEO of the company will open the door for more accountability for shareholders, it may also slow down the speed at which Tesla can respond to things. That may upset some shareholders enough for them to vote against the motion. Alongside a vote on the motion to remove Musk as chairman and leave him as company CEO, a separate set of votes will take place next week regarding the re-election of several Tesla board members, including Elon Musk's brother, Kimball Musk, who is also a major shareholder, and Antonio Gracias, a longtime friend of Musk's, who has heavily invested in Elon Musk's other businesses and whose firm Valor recently received a $34,000 payment for Tesla for consulting work carried out by the company for more than 100 days at Tesla's Gigafactory 1 site in Reno, Nevada. Simply put, some shareholders, backed by two proxy advisor firms, believe Tesla's board isn't independent enough from the company and could act in ways that may not always be in the best interests of all shareholders. Tesla has, of course, responded to these proposals with its own documentation, arguing why these board members should continue their position at the company and why Elon Musk should remain company chairman and CEO. But we won't know what the outcome of the votes will be until next week. Until then, I'm curious as to what you think. Are there too many conflicts of interests on Tesla's board, or do you think things should carry on as they are for the foreseeable future? As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That's it. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time.